Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to be going over how to animate in Canva. And this is an introductory video to our next lesson. But in this video, I'm going to be going over the basis of animation in Canva. So one thing to keep in mind is that there are three types of animations in Canva. We have the text animation, we have the image animation, and we have the page animation. And these particular animations work completely differently from each other. And they also work together. So it's possible that in the same video, you're using text animation, you're using image animation, you're even using page animation. So to illustrate what I mean, I'm going to be going over the text animation in this video. And under the text animation, we have the custom animation. And what the custom animation allows you to do is when you click on it, you're able to draw a certain motion for where you want the text to be. So if I want my text to move around like this, as you can see, because I have created a path for it to go through, then I'm able to adjust the speed here. I'm able to add other effects like rotating, pausing, and flickering, wiggling, and so on and so forth, right? And if I'm not interested in this anymore, all I have to do is to delete the part and it cancels the animation for me. It's that simple. And then we have other suggested animations, like this is the typewriter, we have ascend, we have so many of them. And if you click on them, any of them, you're able to adjust, both meaning that it is animating as it is coming in and going out. So there are two-part animation. For on enter, it means it is animating as it is coming in, and on exit means it is animating as it is going out. So you can choose any of your choice. And the best part is you can also, under the text animation, you can choose if you want it to be the entire character, that is letter by letter, if you want it to be word for word, if you want it to be line by line, if you want it to be element by element. So this is a way for you to animate your designs. And then if you scroll down, you can see the general. Now the general is usually used for the page, but we're going to be going over that later. So I'm going to remove the animation now so we can move on to image. And because I don't have an image, it might be hard explaining this, so I'm going to move on to page and then we'll come back to image. So what I did to start animating the pages, I clicked on the canvas itself and then I clicked on animate, and here you can see different animations that we can use for the entire page. So this animation would affect the entire page. Whatever you choose would affect the entire page you're designing for. So that is page animation for you. It's as simple as that. And when you click on it, you can also edit if you want it to be both on enter or on exit. And if you're not interested anymore, you can remove all animations, and you can even apply all these animations to all pages of your design. So I'm going to remove the animation now and we'll be moving on. So let's go over to this design I made in Canva. I'm going to be using it to illustrate my point for everything I've been saying so far, especially if it's confusing for people who are just trying it out for the first time. So for this design, we have the image, we have text, we have an element, and we have a background. And I'm going to be going over how we can create a very simple animation. So the first thing is the text. Obviously, we want to come to animate, and I would like it to be the typewriter. So I'll click on it, I will adjust the speed to be a little bit slower, and this time around I want it for, I don't want the word, it feels too sharp for the word, so I'm going to do the character instead. And then I want to cancel, so that animation is already saved. And for this, I want to also animate the image brought in. Now you can also animate an image you've removed the background, and as you can see, these are the amazing animations for images specifically. So I'm going to be going with old TV because I love the vibe. I'm going to leave it at on enter, and the speed is okay for me. So for the next thing, which is this, I'm going to give it a subtle animation, which is just the rise to complement the entire thing, and I want to reduce the speed, yeah, something like that. And for the background, I'll be searching for the perfect animation to describe the vibe I'm going for. So I found this, it's Scrapbook. If you're looking for this type of animation, the name of the animation is Scrapbook, and I'm going to leave it as on enter, right? And then if I want to play it, how do I know what I did? Like, how do I adjust how things come in? So for every animation, things don't always come in the same way. One thing you can do is that you have to come here. So under pages, you see show page thumbnail, especially if you're designing for animation, like you're animating your designs, always change it to show page thumbnails. But after that, you still want to go to duration. So duration will help you see where certain elements are. For example, this crystal clear, I can always reduce the seconds here. If I was to add any other text or any other element, it will come up here, and all I have to do is shift it to the particular part I want it to appear in. So that is how it works basically, right? So I like the way everything is looking, and from here I'm just going to be playing it so you can see what we have. So this is the animation I was able to create just in a matter of minutes. And in our next lesson, I'm going to be going over how to animate for different pages, right? So I hope you've been able to learn the basics of animation. It is really, really simple to do in Canva, and once you master it, you're able to do lengthy, long form videos as well. And the best part is you can add your audio right in Canva. So in our next lesson, we're going to be going over all of that in detail. Thank you for sticking to the end of this lesson. If you learned something, please drop it in the comments. We'd like to hear from you, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next lesson.